CVS Health announcing this morning that it will be adding 4 new board members. That's part of a deal with Glenview Capital Management, a large shareholder. Joining me now is Glenview Capital Management CEO and new CVS board member as well, Larry Robbins. Larry, good to have you back here.
Thank you very much. Happy to be back.
Let's talk CVS. In a quote from the company's chairman in the release announcing your appointment, along with 3 others, they say that these board members will add new thinking and deep market industry experience. So I'm curious, what new thinking do you think you will add to this board that will allow CVS obviously to prosper in a way that perhaps will be reflected in its stock price?
Sure. Well, first, to complement the board over an 18-year period, the company did diversify away from just the stores business into some wonderful franchises. So we love the Caremark franchise, both the specialty drug business under Caremark as well as the core PBM business. And we like the basic health insurance business. We like Aetna. The execution recently, in recent years, has been quite poor. And as you know, and as you've reported, there are significant losses in Medicare Advantage, both because of the cycle turning to headwinds, but also some very, very poor, undisciplined pricing decisions. As well, everybody has a budget. And the company, in its diversification strategy, went after some acquisitions that we think were, to say it generously, more than fully priced. And so we think, therefore, it's time to digest, to operate, and to really bring the operational rigor bar up a little bit. And we think that the board members that are joining, particularly Guy, Leslie, and Doug, bring tremendous operating experience, tremendous healthcare experience, and can be helpful as the board unifies in order to try to improve the execution on this phenomenal collection of assets.
Now, this new management team, and they are brand new, really.
Very.
They're certainly aware of some of the execution problems that have taken place and the mispricing. It's not as though it's a mystery to them. What do you believe they are already undertaking, and when will they sort of be able to run out, or, this problem will be behind the company, so to speak, in terms of that mispricing?
Sure. So first of all, one of the reasons we like the insurance business is because it is self-correcting. In commercial insurance, you can just change the prices the next year. And Medicare Advantage, where we believe that they are losing about $3.5 billion or negative 5% margins, it'll take a couple of pricing cycles. But the cavalry and the help is already along the way. The pain that we're experiencing as shareholders in 2024 was a result of pricing decisions that were made in the first half of 2023. And the analyst community broadly has tracked the pricing of the MA plans for 2025 for Aetna. And of course, they are more disciplined. They are more fair to the company, not just fair to the beneficiaries. The good news is that the customers have been winning the whole time. CVS actually has the industry-leading STARS scores, or CMS's quality assurance. So the quality that they're delivering is wonderful. And in fact, Grandma and Grandpa got a much better deal than the shareholders did in the last year. And that'll try to normalize. But we think it'll take 3 to 4 years in order to get back from negative 5% margins towards, the company has said, 3 to 5% positive target margins, and that process will be evolutionary. There's already some signs that are there. But in addition to just that and the pricing discipline, we think that the team and the culture of CVS has a tremendous opportunity to improve. The board obviously agreed. The board took action on management independently before we joined the board. And the board was generous in welcoming 4 new board members so that we can all lock arms together and in a unified way try to build the culture of the company such that there can be better morale, less employee turnover, stronger breadth of management as we tackle the diverse nature of CVS's.
Right, but you clearly believe perhaps that the previous board, or at least its incarnation, was not holding management as accountable as it should have, and therefore, I don't want to put words in your mouth, that you will hold this management team more accountable?
Look, I think the board is ready to hold itself more accountable. I think that's and in doing that, they voluntarily have added 4 new board members prior to us having to run a proxy contest and have a heated debate that couldn't have changed the board until at least May of next year. And so I think that there is universal agreement that at the top of the company, board and leadership, that we can all do better. And I'm just happy to be a shareholder representative at the table. I'm grateful that large shareholders, not just Glenview, we only own 1%, but large shareholders made their feelings known that they thought that board refreshment should take place. And that's why we've seen a substantial minority of the board turn over here.